tonight by the good Lord.
Route time right here. Just a great buck.
You see, I was able to get it done this morning.
I got it done today. Another self-filmed hunt. Sure as the world he showed up tonight in the food plot.
All right, folks, I think we've got it.
Hey guys, welcome to Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. I'm Jim Davis.
And I'm Dave Bunnell. And up first this week, we're going to head to North Carolina. I'm going to take out a young man and a good friend of mine by the name of Mike Bader, and he's after his very first deer. All right, guys, well, listen, we're in eastern North Carolina. It's rifle season, and I got my good buddy Michael Bader, who's my guest hunter today, and we're looking to get Michael his very first deer. He's actually holding the camera there for me this morning, and it's chilly here this morning in North Carolina, 30 degrees, so those deer should be on their feet. We've got several bucks in here, a lot of big does, and Michael has the green light to shoot whatever he wants. You know, your first deer, you never forget your first deer. So we came the other evening. It was actually his first deer hunt, and we saw, I think, 5 does, and I think I could hear Michael's heart pounding while I was running the camera, but he decided to pass on those does since he had another chance this morning. So hopefully today is Michael's day to join the deer hunting club and get his first deer, but we're going to get settled in the stand. It should be a beautiful morning here in eastern North Carolina. All right, guys, well, listen, we're all settled in here. It's cold this morning here in eastern North Carolina. Just now doing the opening interview because we had deer all over us since we got in here this morning and we couldn't talk. But we've seen some does so far. We're just hoping that the right doe comes along and he's got a buck with her. So I got my good buddy Michael Bader with me. He's after his first deer. We came in here 2 evenings ago and hunted Friday evening and saw some does. And more bucks have been showing up on the cell cam here later at night. We got Grandpa's special mix out here in this right-of-way. So, Michael, we're just going to keep watching, buddy. Here about 8 o'clock, the deer really seem to start moving and crossing this right-of-way when the sun gets in here. So, hopefully this morning, we're going to be able to get Michael his first deer. He's got the green light to shoot whatever he wants, except for an albino deer that's living in here that I got the videotape a while back. So, anyhow, anything other than that, if he wants to shoot at it, he's got the green light. So hopefully we're going to bring you some action right here this morning on Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. Let's get ready, buddy. How you feel? Great. Feel great. Is that him? Got a shot. Wait, let me stop. Wait till he clears the pole, Michael. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. That's a different one, isn't it? There's 2 bucks out there, I think. Wait a minute. Wait a second, Michael. Is that a doe or buck? Buck, I missed it. I don't think he did.
All right, guys, we had a big buck walk out right across the right-of-way. Really good sized buck. It was slowly walking, I think, when I shot it, and I shot it a little bit further back than what I wanted to. So we're gonna see if we can't go see some blood. If anything, we're gonna have to wait and come back later on tonight to try to recover it. I'm still shaking from this. My adrenaline is through the roof right now, guys. I'm speechless. All right, guys, David and I tried to look for some blood out here in the power lines. Couldn't find any. We walked alongside this brush pile, and the whole time the deer's laying 20 feet from us. It's my first time ever shooting a deer, so I'm really tore up about this. As soon as we saw it, it jumped and ran. But we do have a blood trail now, so we're gonna back out and come back later on, see if we can track it down. And hopefully it's not far from where it ran.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors have a tough, heavy-duty steel frame, so they can lift fallen trees and everything else thrown our way. And you're tough, too. You maintain roads and mend fences and give your neighbors a hand and still make it to church on Sunday. Now that stuff sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
Country Club Chrysler, North Central West Virginia's exclusive Rocky Ridge Ram Trucks dealership.
Bullseye.
Country Club Chrysler, the area's #1 sold order dealership. Unheard of discounts on special order Wranglers, huge savings. Visit the all-new Country Club Chrysler for your all-new experience.
Welcome to D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, your gateway to family fun. This 70 acres members-only park located in Clarksburg offers something for the entire family. Safely hone your shooting skills in our climate-controlled rifle range, complete with live view targeting system. We also offer trap shooting, archery range, fully stocked fishing pond, primitive camping, and so much more. For more information about becoming a member, give us a call at 304-668-4011. D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, just good wholesome fun.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg, your home of the world's #1 selling tractor.
We went home. I got some things done around the house, and it's about 10 after 4 right now, so it's been about 8 hours since he shot him this morning. So, you know, if he did gut shoot him, I think we'll find this deer out here bedded down. He acted like he really had a hard time getting up when we first saw him, didn't you think, buddy?
Yeah.
So we've said a prayer, and we're going to start tracking him here, and just take our time and ease out around there, and hopefully we can put our hands on this deer, and Michael can get his first deer, not only his first deer, his first buck. It looked like a really nice 6-pointer after I watched the video. And hey, we're truly blessed just to be out here. I'm truly blessed to be able to pass this hunting tradition along with Michael. Michael's dad doesn't hunt. You all are from New York, and you moved here when you were about what? 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1.
One. His dad moved from Long Island, and they become really good friends of mine, and now they're family to me. So it would thrill my soul to watch Michael get his first buck tonight. I've watched his younger brother kill many a buck with me. So, hey, buddy, hopefully tonight is your night. I can tell you that. I love you. And dear Lord, please bless us and help Michael find this deer. So we're going to get after it. I'm going to do my best to try to film the recovery, and hopefully when we find him, he's dead. So we're going to get out here and get after it before it gets dark on us. All right, well listen, I'm going to have to turn this camera off and help Michael look for this blood trail. You know, he hasn't ever got to track a deer before, so I'm going to help him, and he's out through here. Plus, we're going to have to be watching in case this deer is still bedded down and alive. So we'll turn it back on here in just a second whenever we can either find him or find something. But now this blood is dried on these dry leaves, and it makes it a little bit harder. So, all right, we'll turn it back on here in just a minute. All right, guys, but listen, there is going to be a happy ending to this story. We just lost blood coming out through there. We didn't have any more blood, and so we just split up and started walking and going in the direction where we last jumped him, and he went. And I was going out through there and I saw something brown. I was like, oh my gosh, please, dear God, let that be him. And I could barely see part of his antler sticking up. And I walked back to Michael there, and I had this big smile on my face. And he said, David. What? David? So we're going to get in there and put our hands on him, buddy. And
Okay.
But I'm going to go ahead and congratulate you.
Thank you.
Because you're going to get to put your hands on your first deer. I don't know how big he is. Like I say, I could just barely see the antler and see the body laying there. And I came back and got Michael. So I'm super happy because this is going to be a happy ending. And let's go down there and put your hands on your first buck, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. You see it now?
Right there.
That's it, laying right there, buddy.
Right there.
That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it, isn't it? That's him. I see his rack sticking out on the other side of the tree.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Now listen, be careful here. That's a nice buck, buddy. That's an 8-pointer. An 8-pointer, buddy. You got it. You got an 8-pointer.
Heck yeah, man.
Just touch his eye and make sure his eye doesn't blink. I'm pretty sure he's dead now. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, buddy. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, Michael, congratulations, buddy. I'm super proud of you. You know, it was a long shot. You know, this is the first deer that Michael's ever shot at, and it was about 230 yards. He hit the deer a little far back, and we jumped him one time, and I said, Michael, we got to back out. And we're glad we did. We waited about 8 hours, and we didn't go probably 100 yards, and we found him, didn't we?
Yep.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. Like I said before, I'm still speechless, man.
Hey, I tell you, it's always special to pass along the hunting tradition to somebody who's never hunted. Usually, I have a youngster out here. Michael, how old are you now?
27.
27. So he's like a little kid in a man's body. Let me tell you, we came the other night, we saw some does, and he said, David, it's unbelievable the adrenaline rush you get. And he kept saying, should I shoot it? Should I shoot it? I said, buddy, it's up to you. You got the green light, whatever you want to do. Hey, are you glad you passed?
Absolutely.
I told you get one deer here.
Well worth the wait.
And hey, I tell you, I couldn't be more proud of you. And you got an 8-pointer. You're going to put this buck on the wall?
Yep.
You'll never forget him.
Never forget it.
You can show your grandkids one of these days.
Yep, that's right.
Hey, we're thankful for the man upstairs for blessing us with this deer. We're thankful for the property owners for allowing us to come out here. And we want to thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Man, David, that was a great hunt. Congratulations on introducing another new hunter to the sport. I tell you, when you told him to check him and reach down and touch his eye and he did it with his finger, I got a little chuckle there.
Oh, I tell you what, Jim, it happened so fast, I sure am glad that deer was dead. Hey, but up next, we're going to head back to West Virginia, to Doddridge County with Junior Pro Staffer Wyatt Gain, and he's looking to take a nice buck.
But up first is this week's Tip of the Week.
Using a natural vine is a great way to take inventory of your bucks. Simply find a straight piece of vine about 1 inch in diameter and cut it about 6 foot long. Take a long piece of rope and hang it over a well-used travel corridor about 3.5 to 4 foot high. You don't necessarily have to use any scents, but the deer will naturally take over the vine and leave their own scent behind. And I'm Eli Gain, and that is your CEC Tip of the Week.
Do you want to grow bigger bucks and have a healthier deer herd? Hi, I'm Don Kaiser, owner of Grandpa's Special Mix High Protein Deer Feed. After several years of field testing, we have developed a feed that is high in protein, minerals, and vitamins. You can check our products out on www.grandpasmix.com or on Facebook at Grandpa's Special Mix Feed. If you're serious about growing big bucks, you need to give Grandpa's Special Mix a try.
Many West Virginians know me as an avid outdoorsman and a strong supporter of your Second Amendment right to bear arms. Another right that I'm passionate about is an American worker's right to a safe workplace. The law requires employers to provide their employees with working conditions free of known dangers. If you are injured by a known danger in the workplace, call us. Warner Law Offices. Small firm, big results.
Welcome to D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, your gateway to family fun. This 70 acres members-only park located in Clarksburg offers something for the entire family. Safely hone your shooting skills in our climate-controlled rifle range, complete with live view targeting system. We also offer trap shooting, archery range, fully stocked fishing pond, primitive camping, and so much more. For more information about becoming a member, give us a call at 304-668-4011. D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, just good, wholesome fun.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm Agent Brad Wilt at 304-873-2806 today.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg, your home of the world's #1 selling tractor.
Matt.
Alright guys, as you can tell we didn't have much luck this morning. Planned on sitting until about 10, and right at 10 I had a couple more does come in, but that was about it. Wyatt forgot his snack bag at home, so he was getting a little hungry, and plus it was a little chilly. So we went off the hill for a few hours to warm up and let him get something to eat, and we just got back up here in the blind. Still a little windy, but it's warmer, so I'm hoping the deer will move a little better this afternoon up here. There's, like I said, there's several shooter bucks in here for him to take a crack at. Hopefully that buck we saw this morning will come back through and he can get another shot at him. But we're going to get settled in here and enjoy the afternoon here in West Virginia. But stick with us and hopefully we can get it done here this afternoon.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor. Except a bigger Mahindra tractor. Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart-Haas Racing.
Call State Farm agent Brad Wilt at 304-873-2806 today.
Country Club Chrysler, North Central West Virginia's exclusive Rocky Ridge Ram Trucks dealership.
Bullseye.
Country Club Chrysler, the area's #1 sold order dealership. Unheard of discounts on special order Wranglers, huge savings. Visit the all-new Country Club Chrysler for your all-new experience.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg and these fine sponsors. Closed captioning has been brought to you by Civil and Environmental Consultants Incorporated.
Matt. Wait a minute. Matt! Right there, kill him. What?
He's right there.
Where? Sweet! Look at that toad. Good job, buddy. What do you think of that?
It's big.
I know you said you wanted to get a bigger than a 6-point, but because you killed the 6-point last year.
But it is bigger than the 6-point I killed last year.
Good job. That's Bob. Everybody don't know the story. We'll get into it a little bit later, but that's definitely Bob. I've had pictures of him for 2 years. But good job, Wyatt. Alright guys, you can see the little man here. Got her done again. He likes this wait until the last second on opening day. He did it last year, the same thing, right at the last light. Buck came in and he was able to get it done, and this year was no different. Hunted this morning, had another 6-point come in, and I think someone got a little bit of buck fever and forgot where the safety was, and that one got away, but luckily enough for him, he did. And Bob, the bigger 6-point, decided to show up this afternoon. Had pictures of this buck last year. It's just a small 4-point, and I realized then he only had a bobtail, so I knew if he was still around this year, it'd be easy to keep track of. And sure enough, he came back and was a lot bigger this year. And as luck would have it, he showed up with Wyatt with me, and Wyatt was able to get it done. The afternoon started out slow, didn't see much, and all of a sudden, about half hour before dark, 5 does busted in. But he wasn't with them. He came up over the right of way from a different direction, and little man here was asleep and had to wake him up. So it was a kind of a mad scramble to get him woke up and get everything ready. And then I was rushed, and then all of a sudden he comes into the grandpa's and stands there for 10 or 15 minutes eating, but facing completely away from us. And then all of a sudden he turned and started walking up the right of way towards the does, and I got him to stop, and Wyatt put a heart shot on him, and he went about 70 or 80 yards probably.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it worked out great. He's just a great Dodgers County deer. Wyatt's biggest buck. I'm gonna have to make some wall space because I think this one's gonna have to get mounted.
Yes.
So what do you think, bud?
It's the biggest buck I killed.
That was a good day. Your brother got one this morning.
Yep.
You got yours this afternoon. So now I gotta find one for your mom to kill Thursday. But
Yep.
Always a good time spending time with you in the blind. We always have fun and try to anyway, and I'm glad you was able to get it done. I was here to watch you take another good deer. You've had some pretty good luck over the past couple years, so
Yeah.
But congratulations, buddy, and we're glad we could bring it to you right here on Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Man, Dave, another exciting father-son hunt. The look on Wyatt's eyes when Eli tapped him on the shoulder and told him that buck was coming was priceless.
Yes, it was, Jim. Live secondary camera angles, you just can't beat them. Hey, and up next week, we have 2 exciting hunts for you. First, we're going to head to Doddridge County with pro staffer Eli Gain, and it's the last few minutes of the West Virginia rifle season, and he's going to take a great buck. Then it's Mountaineer Heritage season, and pro staffer Gary Stevens is going to get it done for 3 years in a row, Jim.
Hey, be sure to follow along with us on our Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube and our Carbon TV channels where you can watch our hunts anytime.
And as always, thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.